So this is the Don Catchment Rivers Trust stall at the Virtual Volunteering Fair. And I'm joined by Matt and Sally from the organisation. Hi both, thanks for joining us.
Hi.
Hey
So
there.
firstly, I'd like to ask you about the organisation. What is it that Don Catchment River Trust does?
So we work to protect and restore the rivers in the Don Catchment area, and it's quite a big area. It goes all the way from Goole, right up at the top, where the River Don goes out the Humber estuary, all the way down to the peak. So it covers Chesterfield, Sheffield, and we also cover Doncaster, Barnsley. So it's quite a big area. At the moment, we've got a project in Chesterfield and a little bit of Sheffield, which you might want to get involved with.
That's great. So yeah, tell us a bit more about what volunteers can get involved in.
So our project in Chesterfield at the moment is called Hidden Heritage Secret Streams. It's a 3-year project funded by the Heritage Lottery, and it's all about getting people on the river, enjoying the river, things like that. So we do a real mixture of different activities to sort of get the community involved, which varies from going into schools to cleaning up the river to doing community days. And you can basically get involved in any aspect of that you're interested in to fit in with what you're doing at the moment as well. Especially if you're a student, you might want to get involved with different aspects of that. So me and Matt manage and organise different events. So Matt, do you want to talk about the stuff you organise first?
Yeah, sure. So my role as the catchment officer is to organise all the volunteer days that we're going to do. And so this consists mainly of 2 days that we do, which is one in the Chesterfield area. And so this is where we put our waders on, we get a litter picket, and we go onto the river and pick as much litter as we can find and bag it and clear it out. But we also do days in the Moss Valley. So this is just it's an area which is formed with different triple SIs within it. So it's really important for nature. It's in like the southeast of Sheffield, and so you can get there via bus. So there's a bus that just takes about 30 minutes from Sheffield city centre. And we do a lot of different activities there. So we do a lot more conservation tasks there. So we've been working with landowners to help improve natural flood management on their site. So we've been doing this by creating leaky dams in the river and by trying to re-wet the land as much as possible. And we've also been working in the valley to install things like large woody debris, which is like just basically putting a tree into the river, and which is great for river ecology. We also do a lot of balsam pulling, which is an invasive species of plant, which once was throughout the whole valley, and we're sort of working off the back of the Moss Valley Wildlife Group, which are no longer operating, who did a great job of clearing much of the balsam, but now we're sort of here to sort of take over them and sort of take up where they left off, basically. So that's another thing you can get involved with. We've been doing a lot of scrub clearance as well, so doing a bit of wetland management. So this involves taking out brambles and cutting down small trees. So you can see there's quite a lot of different activities.
Yeah, it sounds like there's so much to get involved in. And I'm wondering, what kind of person do you need to be a volunteer with Don Catchment Rivers Trust? And also I'm wondering, do you need any specialist equipment, or is that all provided?
So yeah, you can have a range of interests. So Sally does the citizen science project. I don't know if you want to talk about that now, Sal?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so another little aspect of our volunteering that you can apply to do is the citizen science. It's a lot less frequent than the volunteer days Matt organises, but it involves a river survey for freshwater invertebrates. So we go down to a site twice a year, we kick sample the river, which involves getting a big net, kicking the bottom of the river and finding all the little beasties that live in the river, which can reveal really interesting things about the state of the river and how healthy it is. So we do that twice a year, and there's also it's a bit different at the moment because of COVID, but usually we do some indoor workshops as well to learn about those scientific names of these animals and learn about it all in a bit more detail. So there's that you can do as well if you're interested. And I'll just add as well, there's so much to do with us, oh my gosh. We also have opportunity for people that are interested in working with schools. and interested in outreach as well. So if that's the kind of thing you're interested in, do get in touch. Maybe we can discuss a bit of a placement on that as well.
Sounds good. And do you offer any training for new volunteers to your organisation?
We do, yeah, we do sort of informal training on the day. So you know, we go over a health and safety brief at the beginning, and we do a bit of a tool talk, how to use all the tools. So you really don't have to have any experience of working in the river or have done conservation tasks before. But we also do a bit more formal training. So we do health and safety, so like how to be around water, how to work around water a bit safer, as well as first aid. But we also do ID training. So we did you know, a water mammal ID course quite recently. We do freshwater invertebrates, which Sally's involved with. So we also do like practical tasks as well. So some of our volunteers have learned how to use a brush cutter. So yeah, we do quite a range of different training.
Brilliant. That sounds really good. I'm quite keen to get involved myself, actually. It sounds fun.
Come along.
And finally, what would you say is the best thing about volunteering with Don Catchment Rivers Trust?
Yeah, so we like to think we're quite a friendly, open group, and you know, we always welcome everyone to the days. And I think another big draw that our volunteers have told us is that it's very non-committal. So you don't have to come to every session, and if you you know, if you miss a few weeks, it doesn't mean you've lost your place. You know, it's just very casual volunteering basically. So that's one thing that our volunteers say they find really good for volunteering with us. And of course, the training, it can be quite expensive, some of these training days, and it's completely free to all our volunteers. So I think that's another big draw.
Fantastic, really good. So if people want to find out more and want to come along on one of these days, is the best way to get in touch by email?
Yeah, that's definitely best. So volunteer@dcrt.org.uk, and you can also, if you look at the link there on our volunteering page on our website, you can fill in an expression of interest form, just so we can learn a little bit more about you and why you want to get involved with us, and it sort of kick-starts the process of getting signed up as a volunteer.
That's fab. Thank you so much, Rose. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.